pretty much Hurricane Beryl. The latest update has max sustained winds at around 70 miles an hour, and it is inching ever so slightly up to the coast and continues to make a more eastern track. Galveston now in those hurricane warnings as well. Winds are already starting to pick up. We're already having those outer bands begin to feed into the Matagorda Bay area, where we expect to make landfall somewhere around the Palacios and Matagorda Bay area very, very late tonight and tomorrow morning hours around 2 to 3 in the morning. This is definitely a very dangerous situation, and rapid intensification seems to already be taking place with Hurricane Beryl. Winds are already picking up out here. There's a good gust. Woo! Absolutely ripping out right now. You can see the surf behind me. Absolutely ripping. Here between 8 to 15 feet as well. Footage out here near the pier, and we're just kind of waiting at this point for Hurricane Beryl to make inland now. Like I said, one of the main bands that's part of Hurricane Beryl is already on course here in Matagorda Bay, continuing to deteriorate the conditions as we go into the overnight hours. But y'all can see absolutely rough surf out here, guys. We're going to be here for all night long. This is going to be a marathon chase for Hurricane Beryl. Winds are already picking up. It's going to be an absolutely insane night, guys. Hopefully y'all are staying safe, and this is going to continue inward, very far inward. And that's another thing that I've definitely been concerned about, is that even as far north as I-10 near Katy, Houston area, out towards Sealy, could experience wind gusts in excess of 75 to 85 miles an hour that far inland. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this interacts with the land as it gets closer. Because like I said, rapid intensification is already with Hurricane Beryl. Y'all can see those winds out there. The shelf out there. Winds absolutely ripping right now. Woo. We will soon be trekking north, probably closer to Bay City, a little bit further inland, as that comes down to this Matagorda Bay area is going to be completely inundated with water. None of this is going to be passable. This will all be taken out. And some mandatory evacuations have already been set in place for certain counties down here. That's really good. Got Matt over there, battering the winds, just like a trooper. We are out here chasing right now. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe button. Share this live stream. We'll be live for so long. We gotta get in position, getting things ready. Hey Matt, you're live on YouTube. You're live on YouTube. We're gonna blow away. It's picking up. Oh man, these are some of the most sustained winds we've seen by far down here in Matagorda Bay. And conditions are just going to start getting worse. Now, let's get it! But aside from all the jokes down here in Matagorda Bay, hopefully y'all can hear me. Absolutely getting hammered by winds right now. At least tropical storm force winds. And with the main band. And this is definitely not going to intercept Hurricane Ian. Ian was a monster of its own. the Gulf of Mexico has everything going for this hurricane now. Whatever it can do in the next pretty much 10 to 12 hours before it makes landfall, it has untapped waters, guys, at this point. Untapped waters, plenty of warm water. It's already got a complete wrapped core. Wind shear has died down completely. There's no longer any dry air wrapping around in the core of it. So, like I said, whatever it can do in the next 10 to 12 hours, it pretty much has everything going for it. All the ingredients are there. Rapid intensification is likely with this hurricane. And I'm going to say now, I do think they are downplaying this storm right now. As of right now, it is expected to make landfall as a Cat 1, but I think a Cat 2, a high in Cat 2 getting Category 3 is still possible. Some of the models are hinting at very rapid intensification, 3 to 5 hours out before landfall. Pressure is already rapidly dropping as it bombs out, and that's just something you really can't predict when it comes to these storms in the Gulf of Mexico. We've seen it with Hurricane Ian back in Florida. We've seen it with Hurricane Katrina back in the early 2000s. We've seen it with multiple hurricanes. Hurricane Harvey, which was forecasted to hit the Gulf and the state of Texas as a Category 1, ended up bombing out to a Category 4 hurricane at the last minute before landfall. So anything is possible with this hurricane. Please do not underestimate it. Please do not take it for granted. I know there's a lot of people down here along the coast that's been living here for years. They're used to it. Every single one is different. So please do not downplay this storm. Winds are already ripping. These are tropical storm force winds now. We're watching the southern shelf right here coming in. It's absolutely ripping right now. Absolutely ripping. I think tomorrow is definitely going to be more of an elevated tornado risk, especially going towards northeast Texas near the border of Louisiana and going into Arkansas as the storm progresses northward. I think tomorrow has a big day to be a potential tornado outbreak on the eastern quadrant, northeastern quadrant of this hurricane. Winds are already picking up right now. Gusting pretty good. We're going to continue to keep you up to date, guys. Like I said, Hurricane Beryl is making its move inward now. We got about another 8 to 10 hours to go until it makes landfall here, somewhere around the Palacios area. And I mean, it could continue to keep ticking eastward. We keep seeing that trend every update that comes out. So it's definitely concerning, especially for people that were further east that didn't anticipate this. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. But stay tuned. We'll continue going live. Anything you have to say, Matt?
Let's get it.
All right, guys. Stay safe. We'll continue to be live later on tonight once